handsome Harris.
Yay!
Especially the recovering romantic who sits outside the mother of all cathedrals, praying with the dirt and glory of a failed romance enshrined beneath her fingernails. Some cities look like a wet dog that's been beaten. And I can say that about New Haven, if it even counts as a city. And I can say that about Moscow, about Rome, about Cairo, mid-sandstorm, fluttering in a dirty skirmish of red dust, and even Philly with its piers and its sewers and its rust, but not Paris. No, the grandeur of Paris is not lost, not even in the rain. My second night, jet-lagged and heart-sore, I sat up writing after I awoke, soaked from a dream where you made love to me. Your body laid over me like an ocean trying to keep the secret of sand, the waves, saying to the land that you are not gold, but you belong to me. Even now, you belong to me. And all of Paris belongs to me, and I belong to this notebook and this pencil. And I sat repeating this phrase as I listened to the unusual weather sing its musical as it stenciled the black rain like dropped pupils into the face of concrete. I was reminded of a night we spent reading Baldwin in a loft not big enough for us to stand in when the rain beat its head against the roof then too. I wanted to enter the downpour in my nightgown. Let it drown me in the nostalgia that I am yet too young to make a mantra of. Let it chase me through the cobbled streets, sleek with Parisian lights. Let it find me weak with love and guillotines and truffled mushrooms and love and soft and sidewalk cafes and love. I mean, did I mention love? I mean, Paris is a place where the lingerie shops are named Darjeeling. If that doesn't make you think of sleeping next to a woman and then waking up next to that same woman and then kissing her with the mouth of morning and then together making tea, I don't know what does. With the clouds passing overhead in a parade of gray mist, I waltzed with my mother from Napoleon's tomb to the cheek of the Mona, through the bare Tuileries gardens decorated with not a single flower, but I waltzed with her. Past the statue of workmen looking like a choir of bronze ghosts, past the gossiping fountains and the homeless woman shouting at the top of her lungs that this chair belongs to me and all the Louvre belongs to me, and it did. It was made for the rich, but ever since it was the unspoken home of people who need to remember and to forget, and I am remembering to forget you as best I can, but damn it, you belong to me. If only between the shoulders of September, if only for the wisp of fall, those days spent walking downtown with you, I could wrap my arms around the whole bouquet of autumn, but you didn't stay. Anyway, we waltzed, my mother and me, and when she grew tired, I danced by myself without music or a lover's arms at all, never fearing looking like a fool because people understood that I was American and this was Paris with its star-shaped heart, with its alive with its people in carousels and Ferris wheels and all the palaces decorated with gold leaf and all the lollipop-shaped trees and all the couples pruning each other with their kisses and all the well-clad children learning that puddles are good for footprints, writing their names in the mud like these boots, they belong to me and I belong to this earth, and everyone deserves to fall in love in Paris, if not forever, then at least once. The city is so romantic. You called me while I was there. You asked me, how romantic. I wanted to tell you even its marble has a voice. I heard it ask me, why isn't he here and why isn't he kissing you? My heart exploded into a champagne bottle full of tears. I said, because he doesn't love me the same. And it said, you fool, did you forget I belong to you? What are you crying for? You're in Paris, in the rain, and the city is weeping too. She's bearing her soul to you, and somehow she's not one bit sad.